Okay, Gunter, we're going to take a look at a few of your snaps from the other day. Um, I think overall, very impressed with day one of camp for you. I think there's certainly room for improvement, certainly room to get you dialed in. If I'm recalling right, I think this first one we missed way low. So, first of all, when we talk about getting our lower body set, and you and I have similar builds when I was your age, look at how squatty we are right there. I think we should be closer to like a good quarter squat. Okay, so something kind of in that family with our, arms kind of hanging down naturally, as opposed to right now, you're really squatting in there and your arms are a little bit overextended. So our chest is so low to the ground that really, instead of this move with the ball, to where the ball is moving kind of up on that plane, which if your hips were a little bit higher and your arms were hanging out a little more naturally, you can get that good move. Right now, we kind of have to scoop it, and then you have room. Okay, so let's stand up a little bit, get a little more flexible in your hips, flatten out your back, and kind of let your arms hang. So we're not so low to the ground that we have room to operate. Because the ground isn't going to move. We can't scoop down under it and then try to snap. So you're going to end up dragging, and then we're going to have a lot of low misses and a lot of high misses. Okay, so, and this is what I was telling you about when you were kind of rocking into it, having a few different moves. So not only are you starting low, but as we get going, your first move is to cock. Okay, so look how much lower our hips are than when we started even. You're almost parallel, maybe even below parallel right there as you rock into it and then snap. Okay, the good news is, the finish part is great, but our whole back angle changed from, even though it's low, from pretty flat as soon as we rocked. Okay, now all of a sudden our back angle is pointing down. And lo and behold, we end up missing down, even with the great finish, because we started so low. But really, that right there, not quite that high maybe, but that, okay, that right there is where our legs should start. If we sit in that kind of angle, but, obviously before you snap, it'll be, your balance will be changed a little bit. But if you can sit in it right there and put your hips back to your target, have great extension with your arms hanging low, then we can get that great move. You just got to give yourself room to operate. Okay? So if we want to end up right there, then let's start right there. Okay? Let it hang. Throw your head. The good news is, as far as the path of your arms goes, when we start where we're starting, and your hands throw out like that, if you get everything going through and your hands throw out right there, that's the finish that we want. We want to get a little bit more through our legs, which again we'll be able to do once we kind of stand up to start. But as far as spiral goes and velocity goes, not terrible. Not terrible. When the ball's flying flat like that, that's a lot easier to coach up than when you're throwing one that flies, that kind of floats a little bit. So let's work on our extension. Great job with your feet. Great depth with your feet. So let's take the good with the bad here. Your feet were excellent. I just want to stand up to where we start in that good strong angle. It's close. It's close. I mean, we're right there again for never really having had instruction or been in a camp like this. I mean, great start, but it's just a small adjustment that I think is going to make a huge difference for you.